morning once again. We would like to give you welcome on iShould TV. I'm Bernard Sengeremye. We are going to continue our lesson about microcontroller Arduino. As you saw in the previous courses, we are at part 4 of Arduino microcontroller. Today we are going to start part 5 or 5th part, where we are going to see how to build our own sketch, how to create your codes from the first part up to the complete codes. As you see here, we have a IDE software opened. This is the page or where we create our own software in Arduino or our codes. As you see in the first paragraph, here is where there is name of your codes, name of your codes, and the name of Arduino. Example, you see this Arduino version 1.8.13. You see, this is the version of Arduino. Then there is other icons here, where this one is, you see, when you have this page, this is verify. You need to click on this icon when you finish to create your own codes, when you finish to build your codes and you want to check if there is no errors. You see, this is verify or compile. You see, then this one, you click on this button after verify or after compile your codes. You click on this one for upload your code into Arduino. If you finish to build your codes, first step is to verify or to compile if there is no error. Then the next is to upload to your Arduino board. Next, this one, you click on this icon when you want to create a new page. For example, you finish to build your codes and you want to create a new page to build another one. So you click on this icon in order to create new page. You see, then this icon, you click on this icon when you want to open a sketch which was done, the one you have in your computer. You click here for open a sketch already existing in your computer, in your personal computer. Then there is another icon which is very important. This is a serial ports or serial monitor, serial monitor. Then when you want to build your codes, when you want to create your software in Arduino, first of all you must have this software or this application which gives you these files we already finished to solve. This application is IDE. You have to download it and you have to install it in your computer. Then we saw all of these icons, all of these important steps in order to be able to build your code. Then in a previous session we saw the main function of Arduino. We saw void setup, void loop, and we saw them in theory or in deep. We learn how to use them and their functions. Now today we are going to create a simple codes. We are going to build a simple code by using this IDE applications. You see, let's example, we are going to control two reads. One will be on, it will take another a certain delay according to our needs. Then other get off or get low at a certain delay time we want. So first of all, if you are building a sketch in Arduino, you have first of all ints. This means integers, or there is the different we have two main integers or fruits. These are a constant numbers. Those constant numbers, while when we use fruit, are these number which has a certain fractions. Then we are going to use integers. int lead pin, let's use pin 3, and int lead pin example 6. You see, then there is some important symbols that must respect while you are building the sketch in Arduino: semicolons, comma, brackets, and 8 brackets. Those are most useful while you are building a sketch in Arduino. You see, then after write int red pin 3, you have to put semicolon. Then int red pin 6, semicolon again. Then you have to start with void setup, right? Void setup, and write a bracket and open this bracket. You see, then after you have to respect this serial monitor. This serial monitor is mostly used to give the time or a certain difference of time between the threads or the codes. Then write serial don't begin 9600. You see, then semicolon, then you have to, as we saw in previous, we saw that in this function is where we make declaration of the pins, what pin will be working, either is input or is output. Then write pin mode bracket red pin, let's say red pin 3, comma, is output, bracket again. Then write pin mode red pin 6 is also output. What you have to respect while you are building a code, you have to respect each code. Or if this pin, while you are writing pin mode, this M is only one which is in capital letter, even this one, others are in small letter. But while you are going to write either is output or input, those must be in capital letter. You have to respect that, because when you write this output in a small letter, it will be an error. Even if you write this M in small letter, will be an error. While you compile on, you will see the message here. You have to respect the small letter must be in small letter, capital letter must be in capital letter. Then let's continue with, you see that we open in this bracket after declare our pin mode, we have to close again our void setup. This bracket we have to close because we finish, or we already finished the void setup. Now at this stage we are going to start void loop. You remember the void loop, we saw it in previous sessions. Void loop is also a most useful function while you are building a sketch. You also remember to make these brackets, and you have to open. You always have to respect these brackets, because when you are going to start a function, you have to open, and when you close it, you have to remember this to close it. Then in void loop is where we are going to tell our pins what they will do repeatedly. So in this stage we say digital, right? This W must be a capital letter. Digital light, red pin 3 must be high. You see, you have to remember to write high in capital letter. You see, semicolon, then digital, right, red pin 6 below. You see, this red pin 3 will be high while red pin 6 will be low. That means this condition will take a certain delay. You have to write your delaying time this step will, or this function will take. Let's say delay time will be 100 microseconds. You see, then remember to write semicolon again. Then this lead pin 3 will be high, while this will be high within 1000 milliseconds or 1 second, while this lead pin 6 will be low. Then digital, right, red pin 3 will be low, while digital, right, red pin 6 will be high. Then this will delay. Also, you write your delay time that you want according to your need or your desire. You see, let's use also delay time of 1000 milliseconds. Then you see that while we was starting this function, we open, then after closing this we have to close again by using this bracket. Now at this stage our code is already done by respecting these conditions, or this repeatedly. It will repeat these functions. When the lead pin 3 is high, lead pin 6 will be low, and this will take a delay time of 1000 milliseconds, and lead pin 3 will be low and lead pin 6 will be high, also take delay of 1000 milliseconds. Then after building this sketch is complete, and you have to follow these steps we saw before starting building this code. This is a simple code, but after building this you have to verify or compile if there is no error. Example, when you let's say here you forget to open this bracket. When you compile here, it will in this message, in this table of message, they will show you that there is a mistake here, and when you open this bracket and compile, this error will be removed, and your codes will be done. Then you click here for uploading into the Arduino board. You click here for create a new page. You click here for open a sketch that you built before. This is how to build codes, how to build your own sketch in Arduino. Let's thank you for being with us. Thank you for attending this lesson. We would like to remind you it's better to subscribe and share in order to be updated by a new courses. Thank you.